Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tree here again, bringing you another beautiful tutorial for this halter top. And you can follow along if you feel like you have the same size as me, and you can adjust your stitches accordingly to your size. Don't forget to use your tape measure, and we are gonna get right into the video. Keep watching. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be doing is to make the slip knot and then work our way from a very tiny chain and open the project up. So the first thing I'm going to do is to make my slip knot, and you already know how I make my slip knot. If you're new to the channel, you can check previous videos to see how I make my slip knot. So we're going to be making a chain, and the chain is gonna be 5 inches long for me. I'm measuring from my collarbone, like a reasonable point of my collarbone, and how I want the top to open up. So I'm going to be doing 5 inches. If you're comfortable with more, you can do more, and if you're comfortable with less, you can do less. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to skip 2 chains, and on the 3rd chain I'm going to be making a double crochet. So if you don't know how to do a double crochet, please watch closely. So yarn over, and I'm gonna insert the hook through the loop and pull through 1. So I have 3 loops left, and then I'll pull through 2 of those 3, and we have 2, and pull through everything. So that is how you do a double crochet. So I'm going to be doing the double crochet in the same stitch. So, and then we're going to double crochet through to the entire chain. So now we're at the last stitch of our row 1 of our double crochet. So just like at the beginning we did 2 chains, we're going to be doing we did 2 double crochets at the beginning. We're going to be doing 2 double crochets at the end as well. So now that we're done with that, we're going to chain up 2 and flip our work. So once you flip, you're going to make now I am not usually, this chain 2 is considered a double crochet on its own. So in that same very stitch, we're going to be adding another double crochet, and then we will double crochet into every stitch as we normally would. So we're at our last stitch once again. So in the last stitch, like we did before, we're going to be making 2 double crochets in the last stitch, and then we're going to chain 2 and flip our work. So as you can see, it's already starting to open up. So in that same chain 2 stitch, we're going to do 1 double crochet. It should be our first increase for the row, and then we're going to continue with our double crochet till the end of the row. Alright guys, so as you can see, it is opening up and it is going to come this way. So we're going to be working, so when you get to your desired length, end with, you can stop. So I'm gonna do this for a couple of rows and I will do a check, and then you're going to see how it pops out, but you're just gonna have to follow the exact same pattern. 2 double crochets here and 1 extra crochet in the chain 2 stitch. Alright guys, so this is what the project looks like so far. So if you have been following from the beginning, your project should look similar to this. Okay, so I have 29 rows right here. So I'm going to be doing more rows because it's still halfway along my chest. So I'm gonna be doing more rows till I get to like beneath my boobs, and then I'm gonna check back and we can go to the next step. You can see that there are no holes on the side right here, and it's pretty like straight kind of, and I'm really like living for it. So just keep going till you get your desired length. I'm just gonna do like beneath my boobs, and then I'm gonna extend it so it can like cover my back, and we're done basically. Alright guys, so I I'm done and I have the length that I want. So the next thing I'm gonna do is to extend the project so it just goes a little bit to my back, and I'm going to be making a chain of 12 on either side. So don't forget, once you have your chain 12, you make 1 extra chain and you nip the thread off so the last chain doesn't count. And then on the other side we're going to do the exact same thing, but we're not going to be nipping the thread off because we're going to continue with our project. So for the second side, we're going to be starting at the last stitch, and we're going to be connecting a slip knot. We're going to make a slip knot and then connect it to the side of the project. So once you have your slip knot and you have your hook, you're just going to connect it and alright guys, so I made the chain of 12 on either side. So now we're going to be continuing our double crochet down the chain. So we're going to start from the 3rd loop. So the first 2 loops serve as our blocking chain. So So we're going to double crochet all the way down. So all the way to the end of the row, we're going to continue our double crochet. So you continue till the end of the row, and then you're gonna make 3 rows of it. Alright guys, so I have done 2 rows. So this is what it looks like. So I just want to show you how to do the transition into the next row. So what I'm going to do is to chain 2 and then flip my work. And then normally when we started, we were crocheting into this first stitch where we have our chain 2. So we're not going to do that, rather we're going to go into the next stitch and we're just gonna finish our double crochet row. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so since you know how to do the transition, you can just do as many rows as you want. Alright guys, so we are done with our 3 rows. So we're gonna begin our border edging. So I'm gonna chain 2 and then 1 extra chain, and then I'm going to skip 2 stitches and chain 1 and then skip 2. So basically skipping 2 means skip 1 and then on the second chain do your double crochet and then I'm going to chain 1 and then skip 2 and chain into the next stitch available, and then chain 1 and basically like this, and we're gonna do this till the end of the row. So it should look like this, and we're gonna do this all the way to the end. Okay, so I am at the end of the row. So like this is like a velvety kind of yarn, so it does attract a lot of particles, so, and I want it to be perfect. Alright, so for the last stitch, we're gonna do it in the second stitch of our chain 3 yarn, of our chain 3 chain, so that it's perfect. And then we're going to chain 2 and then 1 extra one as our chain 1, and then we're going to double crochet into, so we're double crocheting on the double crochet stitch, we're not double crocheting in the chain 1 space. So chain 1 and then double crochet on the double crochet stitch like this, and then chain 1 and double crochet in the double crochet stitch, and then chain 1 and double crochet in the double crochet stitch. So that is what we're going to be doing for our row 2 till the end of the row. Okay, so this is how it looks. and we're gonna do it all the way to the end. Alright guys, so we're done with the it looks really nice. So the next thing we're gonna do is to chain 2, and then we're just gonna double crochet into every stitch. So double crochet into every stitch. So you make one double crochet in our chain 1 space, and then on our double crochet stitch we make a double crochet, and then 1 double crochet on our, and then this is what we're gonna do till the end of the row. And I'm gonna do this for just 3 more rows. You could do more, you could do less, depends on you completely. So I'm just gonna do this for 3 rows, and we will be done for the body part of the project. So I decided not to do the border edging because I didn't want the top to be too long, so probably do that on another project. And I am satisfied with the way this one looks already. So we're gonna do this to the end of the row, and we're going to do our straps and the buttonhole, and we'll be done. Alright guys, so I am done, and this is what the project looks like so far. So we just have one more thing to do, and we have 2 more things to do, and we're done. So basically we are going to we're going to chain 2, and on the side we're going to make double crochets. So we're going to make double crochets, and so 2 double crochets in this space, and double crochets in this space, and oh my god, so my mistake, my bad. 2 double crochets in this space, and 1 double crochet in the space, and then 2 double crochets, and then 1 double crochet. So basically we're going to continue like this. So this will be our buttonholes or strap holes or whatever. and we're going to continue. So all these holes are going to be our buttonholes, and so in this space we're going to do 2 single crochets, and then we're going to do, so we're going to single crochet our way up and then all the way back down, so that we can just make our edges more look better actually. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'll see you at the end. And alright guys, so I am done with it. I am done with this side, so we have some buttonholes and this side as well. So I'm just going to nip it. So just make a chain of 1. And then I'm just gonna cut it off. So the next thing I'm gonna be doing is to make my straps. So for my straps, I'm just gonna, the part where I want to be the back, inside, back, whatever, I'm just gonna make a slip knot and what way? How do we go about it? Okay. So this is gonna be the outer part, so might as well do this right here. And chain 1. So that's how we're gonna do that. And we're going to make our chain. So you can make your chain as long as you want. I'm gonna make mine pretty long, basically long enough, and I want it to be out more, so this way. And then, alright guys, so we're officially done. I have my straps all done, my buttonholes. So I'm gonna put the strap starting from here and then to the back, just like in the intro video. So I'm just gonna be cutting off my and burning them. Alright, so we are done. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in my next video.